Hi heathens. So as many of you know, one of my passions in life is weightlifting. And the other day I posted a video of me doing some front squats, and it will not surprise you to hear that I got several men in my comments offering me unsolicited advice. So let's take a look. First up, we have this guy telling me that knees extending too much beyond your feet is bad for my knees. And then I got this guy in my DMs that first of all called me the wrong name, and then basically accused me of not being able to count properly, and then told me that heavy weight is not good for my body long term. Now, as it turns out, I, a woman, actually do know a thing or two about weightlifting, considering the fact that I've been a fitness professional for just about 10 years now. I also competed nationally in weightlifting. I also trained under and was trained by a competitive weightlifter who was also a physical therapist. And I have coached weightlifting for many of these years. So here's me at University Nationals. And for those of you that aren't weightlifters, let me introduce you to Jim Schmitz, who was a Team USA weightlifting coach for the 1980, 1988, and 1992 Olympics. Here he is, coaching me at one of my meets. And for what it's worth, this is my coach now, who I train under, who watches all of my lifts. Now, regardless of all of this, that I don't expect people to know just by looking at me. Men take one look at me and decide that they know better than I do. Why do you think that is? It's because I'm a woman weightlifting. Now, not only was Manny wrong when he talks about knees going over your toes when you're squatting, he also has no idea how my anatomy works or if I have injuries I'm working around. He doesn't know me, doesn't know my background, doesn't know anything, and yet he felt qualified to offer his wrong opinion authoritatively. Women's existence on the internet and in real life is not a standing invitation for unsolicited advice. And you'll notice that men don't do this so much to other men, and that's because there is a subconscious assumption that other men are their intellectual equals. So many men seem to think that women, by virtue of existing, need their guidance, need their help. I know the patriarchy conditions men to think that every fart of a thought that they have is a gold nugget that we're all going to die if they don't share with us, but it's actually just a piece of shit most of the time. Women have a profoundly deeper understanding of their own bodies, their own minds, and their own realities than some man that just looked at us for the first time. Now, not only are shitty fitness takes like this incredibly dangerous, they also make something that's already intimidating for a lot of people, like the gym or weightlifting specifically, even more intimidating. And I know it's hard for men to conceptualize this, but it's because y'all don't do this to each other. So if you're a man and you find yourself wanting to offer unsolicited advice to a woman, stop and ask yourself this first. Did anyone fucking ask you?